So in today's video, which was an idea which was actually inspired by one of my friends via Discord, which is called No Can Do, so shout out to him for suggesting this video idea, I am going to be picking one of the fastest cars in BeamNG Drive, and I'm gonna see just how far I can get, how many times I will crash, and how many traffic rules will I break. So yeah, once again, just like the first video, this video is also heavily inspired by YouTubers like Muye and Carmighty. And so without further ado, let's get straight into this video. And alright guys, so here we are inside of the game. As you can see, we have the Scintilla race version, the sequential one. And yeah, I mean, as already said at the beginning of this video, I'm gonna be trying to drive this thing without crashing it as much as possible, and with like trying to follow all the like traffic rules and whatnot. So yeah, let's just get to it, I guess. Whoa, and already off. We're already off. Okay. Now, what is really the point of this challenge? Well, the point of this challenge is to see how far I can really get, or like, I don't know, like how many times I can crash, or like if I try my best to not break any like traffic rules and stuff like that, you know, with like crazy sports cars like this, how many times will I crash? So yeah, that didn't really count as a crash, but yeah. Also, you guys might notice that, oh my, this is already gonna be a fun challenge, I can tell that already. Let's just reset, I guess, and yeah, let's try again. So yeah, basically the whole point of this challenge is to see how many times I'll crash with this car, which, as far as I know, is one of the fastest cars in BeamNG Drive, in like a normal traffic setting. So yeah, I already crashed once, as you can see. There's my wreckage over there. So yeah, but anyhow, just like I was saying, you guys might notice that compared to the first BeamNG video I made, this is I'm never gonna make it. I'm like, what? Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying before I crashed for like the second time, you guys might see that compared to the very first BeamNG video I made, this is a much more different. No. Okay, what happened? Okay, we only made one of our tires flat. I don't think that should count as a crash, so I think we're fine. But anyhow, compared to the very first BeamNG video I made, you might notice that this is a way more improved setting. So we've got better graphics and at least slightly better FPS, and overall just like, you know, a better microphone quality, and just almost everything has been improved, at least slightly from the last time when we played, did a BeamNG challenge, as I promised, of course, in the last video. So yeah, I mean, I did promise that I was gonna make things, you know, look a lot better, and like just improve a lot of things in general, and I mean, I did the oh my goodness, bro. Okay, yeah, this is, yeah, okay, you know what? Maybe if we go in the other direction, it will be easier for us. Why? And as I say that, I literally do a spin out. Okay, good. That's a good sign. But yeah, the only thing that's still bugging me, and probably you guys as well, which I'm very sorry about, is the overall mouse and keyboard sound. Like the sound of the mouse and keyboard is just like so loud. I'm pretty sure you can hear like all the clicking and stuff like that, and I'm very sorry. I will try to fix that in the future challenges that I'll do. So yeah, but anyhow, okay, we're doing nice so far. I don't want to jinx it, but we're doing nice. Like, we're actually, you know, not breaking at least like that many rules, and we didn't crash, and we haven't crashed so far, so that's pretty good. No. So no. Okay. Do we really count that as a crash? I mean, it's hard for me to count it as a crash when it was just a slight bump. You know what? No. We aren't counting it as a crash. That was also just a slight bump. We're moving on. Okay, we're moving on. Or no. Yeah, I'm not making it out of this challenge successfully. Like, oh my. Also, I wanted to mention that this video was a suggested idea by one of my friends called No Can Do. So a huge shout out to him for suggesting this idea to me via Discord. But yeah, anyhow, let's keep going. Okay, let's move across there. Let's go. Okay, and okay, no. No. Did I? Okay, I don't know why it says on down here, that I got like really badly damaged, because that was like almost nothing, we aren't counting it as a crash because that was just a bump. Now somebody in the first video, like in the comments, was telling me that I should clearly define what a crash is, and that's actually a very good suggestion, and I thank him a lot. I did. Why did that part just fall off of my car? Okay, but anyhow, basically, no, please, oh, no, okay. So basically, I think this is as good of a time as ever to explain what a crash is. So what do I define as a crash? What I specifically define as a crash is a collision which causes great damage to the car. So there's just a slight bump, or I don't know, let's say like here where just the bumper fell off, I don't really feel like that's like a crash worthy, of a reset or anything like that. But like if the crash is like I don't know, at a high speed, let's say, and it does like quite a lot of damage to the car, then yeah, I count. Yeah, like this one, for example, that was quite a high speed crash, So I'd count that, so I'd count that as a crash. But yeah. So yeah, that's what I mainly define as a crash. A high collision, like a high speed collision, or at least a somewhat high speed collision, which does at least somewhat great damage to the car. So yeah. But anyhow, no. Yeah, this is gonna be way harder than I thought it was gonna be, but okay. What was I even thinking when I did that? I literally just floored the gas pedal, and I don't even know what I was like thinking about, and I didn't. Oh my. No. Okay, that was not a crash. Okay, that did like almost nothing to the car. Okay, we're gonna make it to like the bend over here, and then I think I'm just gonna go like into the tunnel, because why not? I'm just gonna go into the tunnel. So yeah, no. There we go. Okay, and there we go. We are inside of the tunnel. Let's go. Oh, almost crashed. Jeez, almost crashed. Okay. So I wanted to overtake him. Oh, yeah, no, this car is almost impossible to control for me. Like, oh my. Now that I know, just no. Wow, a new record, crashed right outside of my respawn area. That's a new record. Alright, well, seeing as I'm literally just gonna keep on crashing countlessly, like endlessly, in this video. I'm gonna give myself one last shot to see how far I can get. And I'm gonna try my best on this one last shot to see how far I can get with this car. So let's just see. Okay. Come on, move. Okay, I'm on the highway. Okay. Now, my friend taught me a trick, and that's that if you can't, like, if you're driving like at really high speeds and you like can't control your car, you just stop hitting the gas pedal, and then you slowly, gradually build up the speed. Don't know why I didn't think of that like at the other like a bajillion times when I crashed before, but okay, I'm gonna try and use that trick now to my advantage here, which so far is working quite well. So yeah. Oh, okay. What even is the speed limit on this highway? I'm probably like going way over the speed limit, but no. Yeah, okay, that's another rule broken. Okay, no. So in conclusion, am I a good supercar driver or sports car driver? No, I am definitely not a sports car driver. NASCAR, please, do not sign me up.